Wait for it. Hold on there, folks. We're right there. We're getting there. Oh, shit. Get YouTube catch up here. Oh, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. And everybody on the West Coast, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh, my gosh. Boy, did I blew. I really blew that up. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I made it. I made it. I don't know how, but I made it. Jesus. Oh, jeez. So, what's new? What's going on? I just, screwed everything up. I even probably cut the... Look at that. Oh, I injured myself. It just never ends, folks. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. And I'm going to go in there all beat up and bruised. And not cool, not cool. That was a bad spot to get that, too. On this thing, right here. Pain in the ass. Turn it somehow. I don't know what the hell. Got to move it back. I pulled it out a couple weeks ago because I need to get some of these CDs and get numbers off of them and everything else for when we broadcast in the UK. We're broadcasting in the UK, and they require different parameters than the usual suspects. So I had to pull out a bunch of CDs, get the numbers off of them. You just can't you just can't get them from everywhere. So anyway, you know what I mean. I mean, you can't just get the numbers from anywhere, because each CD has a UPC code, and that code tells a lot. Tells what CD it is, and all that, and what company, and it even goes down to when they trace it back, goes back to who the people were that worked on it, like the engineers and stuff like that. That put it together. Not just the artist. There's a whole slew of people. How you like a slew of people involved. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think they have to make it so difficult, though. Everything moved around. I don't know what the hell. So, I'm on a mystery here. I have Brita water pitcher. Yes, it's a pitcher. A pitcher, one of them pitchers. I just, every morning I fill it up and stuff after I do my Keurig. I got a Keurig too. And I came down this morning and the pitcher was almost empty, and I'm like, whoa. I didn't have anybody yesterday come over, and I used it. So it's probably just a mental thing, where you go in a room and you forget what you went in there for. I probably emptied it yesterday because I was running late again with the show. And, oh, by the way, there's not going to be a show tomorrow. Like I said, I have to go to the doctor's tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, I probably didn't bother filling it up because I was running late. But I don't know why I would have put it back in the refrigerator with not adding water to it. I don't know. I just, and you hear that banging around shit, like all that stuff, and ain't nothing missing, so anyway. What's going on with Twitter, man? Here's the other thing, really weird. Man, yesterday, I jumped on there for a little bit, and I did not see, almost all evening, didn't see one person that I follow, or that followed me back, other than radical shit. just radical stuff. It was driving me crazy. And, and at the top it would say, this person liked this and this person, liked that. And I'm like, why do they like this? And here I find out, it's not that they like the comment itself, but if somebody down below bashes that person, then, and they like it, well, then it's a like. That triggers it to show up. But I was like, man, I even tweeted, I'm like, where is everybody, And whatchamacall came to my rescue. He said, wait a minute, where's he at? Oh, Mark. So, Mark, yeah. Yep. So, that's the other thing, too. I had a whole shitload of guys. And what do guys do? I mean, like, here's the thing. Oh, and here, I tweet, and I guess other guys do too, but I don't see them. I don't see them as often as I do, politicians and ladies and ads. Oh God, ads. So I don't know what they're going to do with this, but some days, I don't know. I'm hoping this isn't a steady downhill thing, because there's sometimes it's pretty good. We have a lot of fun too. We have a lot of fun on here. We have and it's not a clique, it's a family. I include everybody, as long as I'm fair, but just like don't be doing none of this radical right-wing bullshit or believing that stupid stuff, and it'll be fine. So, oh boy. Ruth says, and I am following her. Hi, Ruth. See, that's somebody else I just know. Okay, but anyway, so while I've decided to leave my account locked but visible for now, I cannot stay on Twitter. I shall miss all of you that I have come to know and those that kindly follow me. I hope someday we may meet on a nicer place. And she said, oh boy, life is so much simpler when you stop explaining yourself to people and just do what works for you. Yeah. And that's a lot of things too. People just are happy to like pull you down, and mostly it's people, that radical bullshit. And here's the other thing. It's so funny too, because you know it yourself. Somebody bashes you and you check to see they got 5 followers. They got 1,000 tweets, 2,000 tweets. They got 5 followers. They follow maybe 90. I mean, like, come on. Where's your credibility? I mean, nobody's going to follow you if you keep bashing people. But they get on there, and I don't know, maybe they're younger and figure they can get on here and just go ahead and wreak havoc. Sunday Girl says, Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Boy. Okay, see, it's all morning and... Okay, it's not a kid's show. So if I run into something, you got Rugrats, Crummachers running around, time to put them for a nap. Or break time if they're homeschooled. Nice, kick their ass outside. If they're old enough, they should be in school. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? So you know the drill. Xbox, headphones, iPlay, all that and stuff. And no, I don't drink. That's just, how I talk. You understand me, I think. I don't know. A lot of pictures this morning. A lot of pictures. Uh-oh, Janine. Amesta, a.k.a. Tova, writes, I'm getting cake today because it's my birthday. Happy birthday. Nice picture. Oh, my. Oh, how about this? Yeah. All right. So, I finally figured this out. Lindsey Graham kept posting about, I voted against that same-sex gay marriage bill, because it just doesn't give the religious people whatever. And I'm like, no, freedom of religion is in the Constitution. Read it. That's what I posted this morning. And then it dawned on me. It's his way. It's called cover your ass, CYA. This way, he could vote against it, but then say, so he could keep his religious right, saying, yeah, Lindsay, yeah, you voted no, yeah, because here's the thing, he knew it was going to pass. So, same way with them guys with that infrastructure bill. I voted against that infrastructure bill because it's just running our debt crazy. We're losing more and more money all the time. Blah, 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 blah. And then they get the infrastructure bill and they're back there grandstanding back at home. Look what we got for you. No. We isn't in that. You voted against it. Why are you parading around saying, we got this for you? They're pitiful. We were always reliant. It was bullshit that... Oh, here we go. Senator James Lankford. Biden's progressive Green New Deal energy policies has made us reliant on foreign supplies and propped up producers in bad sector countries like Venezuela in place of producers here at home. No, he didn't. I didn't see any of these Green New Deal policies. All right, that was in one of the things, though, but, energy. But that's not the problem. The problem is the oil companies here in the United States have thousands and thousands and thousands of permits that they're not using. They can drill as much as they gosh darn want to. Now, years ago, the way I understood it is they were producing enough oil, but they didn't have the refineries to refine the oil into gasoline. Has that changed? I have no clue. So, come on, man. Anyway, that's why I thought it was, what I saw was years ago. They're producing enough oil, but they don't have refineries to, that was their biggest excuse. And then they blamed it on the EPA. It's the EPA got too many regulations and we're polluting the air and all that other stuff. So we just won't refine as much as we can refine and crank up the price and gouge your ass. Anybody that blame, you can't blame a politician on that, can you? I don't know. It's insane. It's nuts. It's bleh. So grow up, people. America doesn't need a green agenda. We must return to U.S. energy independence, Senator James Lankford said. No, we aren't. You know what? Tell them to quit freaking gouging us. Uh-oh. Nyla says, okay. She says, good evening. This was 14 hours ago. Good evening. I might be opening a hornet's nest or may get very few responses. What she got? She got 602 responses, 77 retweets, and 515 likes. Okay, so either way, how do you honestly feel about marijuana? Not just for medical reasons, but for recreational too. If you're against it, could you give me a logical reason and not emotional? And she says, curious. She's freaking curious. Okay? I appreciate all of these well thought out responses. I'm asking because just in 2 weeks, I've been vaping and it was the best pain relief since my surgery in August. And I had great opiates. Medical marijuana has saved my sanity and helps me sleep better than Ambien. Well, if whatever works for you, dear. And she's vaping. I appreciate only real fun. I've been vaping. It was the best pain relief since my surgery in August. And I had great opiates. Okay. So, hey, as long as you're vaping it, you got to be careful with that. Because you get it too hot in your lungs. They call it popcorn lung. And that could not be good. That could not be good. So, anyway. I don't think I did e-cigarettes. So, but now my son-in-law, I tried to warn him about that because he's a big guy and he would vape. He would suck it in as long as he could and as hard as he could just so he could blow out a whole shitload of smoke. And I'm like, dude, you're going to hurt yourself if you keep doing that. No, I'm fine. So I haven't seen him in years, so I'm just wondering how he's doing. Because, man, if he ain't paying now, he's going to pay later. Now this Gunny Fuster clock, maybe this is true. 1369. The main reason that marijuana was classified as a narcotic to begin with is that black people enjoyed it. No, I don't think so. I think it was more of a religious thing. Oh boy, this is not good right now with this coughing. And it's not even spit, choke, and puke Monday. It's freaking Wednesday. Oh. Mr. Cheyenne Duraga. I don't inhale anything I can see. Cannabis smoke has several hundred toxic chemicals. Carcinogens. Mangled news, folks. And fine particulate matter, many at higher concentrations than tobacco smoke. And that was my argument for years. The bad thing about it is, Gunny Fuster Cluck calls bullshit on that. I had to quit smoking cigarettes 30 years ago because I have COPD. I have been smoking pot regularly since then and only recently had to cut back. I would have died many years ago if I hadn't quit cigarettes. Well, yeah. So what's he say? Higher concentrations than tobacco smoke. I don't know. They did have on the news that it's just as bad as cigarettes. So who's telling the truth here? I guess let's go with what you believe, right? If you believe in, that's true. I had a friend up in Saginaw, Michigan. It was a best friend of my wife that quit cigarettes and just smoked marijuana all the time. And damn, and they both smoked the same amount. My wife and this friend, and she quit smoking cigarettes, kept. She was before she was doing both, but then she kept just the marijuana. And my wife is dead, been dead since 2010, 12 years. And as of maybe a couple years ago, her friend was still going strong. So it depends on the person, too. I can't stand this. Okay. Rude, he's a good guy, man. So is Gunny Fuster Club. Then there's the guys. There's like two of the guys I've been telling you about. Okay? I take a bunch of meds and generally feel like crap 24/7. Unless I smoke. Vapes help, but aren't as effective as smoking flower. My wife has SSC scleroderma, and if she didn't have edibles, she wouldn't eat or feel okay. So yeah, there's a lot of good things that they had a guy years ago. You know, I had Johnny Appleseed, the story of Johnny Appleseed, where he went all across the country throwing apple seeds so these apple trees would grow. Well, yeah, same thing with a guy that took marijuana seeds, and everywhere he went, he would throw marijuana seeds. I don't know if they called him the same name, Johnny Marijuana Seed. I don't know. Yeah. So, okay. Jerry Grundon says, well, I'm going to take a lot of hate for this response. I feel like while it relaxes people, abuse of it, like any other drug, is bad. Plus, I was a cop back in the 80s and worked on a drug task force. People growing it, selling it, trafficking it, tried to kill me a few times. So, a lot of stories to that. And they're going to let people out. I think it's in Pennsylvania. Or maybe everywhere. I don't know. But they're saying about people with it just minor, non-offensive, marijuana. Just marijuana. They're going to let them out. Because now it's legal. So, I wonder, did they do that back in Prohibition? These people that were arrested for bootlegging and stuff like that, were they let loose after they legalized alcohol again? That's, I see wondering minds want to know, right? You know what I mean? So, oh boy. Uh-oh. Georgia Senate runoff between Warnock Walker has bitter closing. What's going on with that? WSBTV.com, November 27th. Yeah, damn, that's old. Why am I going to read this? I don't know. Herschel Walker ain't serious. Warnock told supporters recently in Central Georgia, saying that Walker majors in lying and fumbles the basics of public policy, but the election is very serious. Don't get those two things confused. Walker casts Warnock, the senior pastor at Ebenezer Baptist Church, as a hypocrite and servile to President Joe Biden. Underscoring the insult, Walker calls the incumbent Scooby-Doo, complete with an impression of the cartoon Hans gibberish. Oh, boy. So, anyway. Yeah, Warnock led Walker by 37,000 votes out of almost 4 million cast in the first round, but the senator fell short of the 50% threshold needed to avoid a runoff. Yeah, how would you ever get 50% if they count people that that are registered to vote but didn't vote. From what I heard, there was, even though this was great flame and fury about this election for democracy, there was still a majority of Americans that still didn't vote. Have no idea what's up with that. Not cool. So, anyway. Oh, yeah. Figure this one out. Queen of typos. So, Mitch McConnell voted against the Respect for Marriage Act, which includes interracial marriage. Isn't he in a interracial marriage? Yes. But I guess because she's light-skinned, he doesn't consider her a different race. The last time I looked, Chinese was a race. Right? Oh, boy. Oh, my throat. We'll get through this, Chuck. We'll get through this. Okay. Galen Mitchell. If Herschel Walker can run for Senate in Georgia while living in Texas, does this mean I can vote for Warnock while living in Massachusetts? Good question. Is that what he's doing? Is Herschel Walker living in Texas? Damn, I didn't know that. I learn something new every day. Gee. All right. Now, wait a minute. All right, he got it right. Sorry. Okay, Antifa Pudding Pop. All right. Says, you know that old workaround of inserting a star into a swear word? Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. I got a warning for typing chicken shit. Free speech, my butt. You know what? I don't know. It's so aggravating. You know what? Free speech is what Elon Musk says is free speech. If you don't like and I don't know, it's the people he has working for him. They're probably under strict rules. If you see anything I don't like, pull them up on it. You can't pull me up on it. I'm on the radio and YouTube. So Elon Musk, you can go pound salt. And you can't block me from reading your shit either, bud. So suck my you-know-what. No, I don't think so. I don't want you to. I might catch something. All right. Ain't this a terrible show? Oh, I'm glad we got what? 1 minute for me. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Moby says, okay, real quick. Moby says, this will be my last tweet. Last night, Elon Musk posted an alt-right anti-Semitic meme, a fake CNN story, and an image of guns on his bedside table. Twitter has become a cesspool of racism, anti-Semitism, disinformation, and dim-witted alt-right hate, and it's time to leave. Can't blame him. All right, folks. Hey, man, I had a good time. Watch, as soon as I'm done with you, I throw it all clear up and I'll be all better. It just sucks. Sucks. All right, let me say goodbye to these people and I'll say goodbye to you. I had a good time. I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you Monday. So have a good day and take care. Be careful. Damn, took a long time to play that shit, Okay, where are we at? Here we go. Bye, goodbye, goodbye. Have a good day. Watch that Luna. And be careful.